Good morning. It is my day 3 of this wonderful journey into the world of vlogging. And I'm so happy because the sun has returned. So how else can we feel when we actually have a whole period of greyness and really freezing cold? At times on Thursday and Friday I was actually in my overcoat, my scarf, my gloves. I was freezing cold. So to wake this morning and to discover not only the birds singing away in my garden with glorious abandon, but also the sun is out. Hooray! And this morning I'm going to be going for a lovely walk along the beach to the beach cafe in Glyne Gap, which is near Bexhill. So we're going to be going from West St Leonard's along the Bulverhythe and past the, it's very difficult to see it, there's remains of a shipwreck was from years and years and years and years and centuries ago, and there's very little of it left, and in fact most of it is buried in the silt and the sand, and you only see it at very, very low tide. So we will be passing there and it's exquisite, and I may well take some pictures and post them later. It's a stunning, stunning view. So I love living here in Upper St Leonard's because I like to go and visit the sea, and I like to be up on the hill, and I love my home. And this, where I'm standing today, is in my dining room of my beautiful Edwardian villa. And many reasons why I'm here, and past life stuff as well, you know, for this particular house, and why I was drawn with my now ex-husband to go and transform it back to its Edwardian beauty, and those who visited have experienced that. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I just wish to share one little thing with you, and it's actually a beautiful fairy tale, actually, which was told to me some years ago by a dear friend who was in a very, 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 very difficult place, and I gave her refuge for 3 months, and she gave me many gifts in return. It's not always money that one has to have back, you get many gifts from people. And this, I will tell you a little story. So, there was this amazingly magnificent kingdom. It was really rich, it was marvellous, and it was run with a rod of iron by the ego. And the ego was intent on gaining more and more and more wealth. He was forever fighting with his enemies, those who lived in other kingdoms across his borders, because he was absolutely hell-bent on acquiring more and more and being supreme. And he built up immense wealth. And his people were ruled by a rod of iron. And his kingdom grew more and more and more powerful. And he grew more and more pompous, needing to acquire more. And his rooms were filled with all his treasures, and his gold, his jewels, bars of gold, bars of silver. And then one day, a visitor arrived, and this sent a shiver of fear through him. For this visitor was the higher self. And the higher self said, "Hello, ego. I've come to take over. I thank you for all that you've done, for all your protecting, for all your striving, and now it is time for me to be on the throne, and you to be my faithful servant, and to help me in ways that I know you can do." Well, the ego, so full of his own ego importance, was full of fear. The idea of losing control petrified him, and he ran away. And he locked himself in the throne room, and he wouldn't come out. And the higher self knocked gently on the door. "Please, please, ego, there's nothing to fear. It is time. It is time for me to step in, and for you to be my faithful right-hand person." But the ego was full of fear and refused it. "No, no, 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 I'm in charge. I don't wish to have you here. Go away, go away." This went on for weeks and months and years. And then one day, the patient patient higher self put a little note under the door, and when the ego saw it, he cried, for it said, I love you. I love you. And with that, all the barriers of the ego melted away. They flung open the doors, and the higher self embraced them. Welcome home, my child. It is time. And so they then managed their kingdom jointly in the most beautiful, beautiful way, with the ego there always looking out for the higher self and protecting them, and the higher self working from the highest possible echelons of pure love, non-judgment, and acceptance and watchfulness. So my message for you today, and indeed for me, we're all on our journey. Blessings.